right, so this one we need to solve. X minus 6 is greater than or equal to negative 10, and then graph the solution. Lakin, how do you think I'm going to get x by itself?
Add 6.
Add 6, I agree. So then, Lakin, what would I get?
X equals negative 4.
X is greater than or equal to negative 4. Yes, I agree. Questions on that one? Okay, when we are graphing the solutions, I want you to have 3 numbers on there, okay? I want you to have negative 4, and then you have to have a number before and after that. I also want them to be equally spaced, okay? So what comes right after negative 4?
Negative 5.
Negative 5. So since I'm 1 away from negative 4 there, I need to be 1 away from negative 4 on the other side. So it would be right before negative 4.
Negative 3.
Negative 3. Okay? Open or close circle? Close, because it could equal that. And then where are the numbers greater than negative 4?
To the right.
To the right, right? Because they're closer to 0. Questions on that one? Okay. Next one. I have to zoom in a little bit. There we go. We're going to solve these inequalities and also graph their solutions. So on this one, Bryce, how would I get, I have y plus 8 is less than or equal to 5. How would I get y by itself?
Minus 8.
Subtract 8. Do you have more negatives or positives?
Negative.
How many more?
3.
3, so I have y is what?
Y is less than or equal to.
Y is less than or equal to negative 3. Questions on that?
No.
Okay, so then I need to graph it. Again, I have to have 3 numbers on my number line. What comes right after negative 3?
Negative 4.
What comes right before negative 3? Open or close circle,
Close.
because it could equal negative 3.
To the left.
And then where are the numbers less than that?
To the left.
Good, because they're further away from 0. Questions on that one? No? All right, Maddie. I got negative 8 is less than 1.4 plus n. What would I do to get n by itself? Minus 1.4. Minus 1.4. If I have 8 negatives and I have 1.4 more negatives, how many total negatives do you have?
Negative 9.4.
Thank you, Maddie.
Oh, you asked for mine.
So negative 9.4 is less than n. Truman, how do I rewrite that so that n comes first?
M is greater than negative 9.4.
Good. Again, you don't have to rewrite it where the variable to come first, but when you're graphing it, for me personally, it's a lot easier to read this as n is greater than negative 9.4 than reading it as negative 9.4 is less than n. Okay? All right, so I have negative 9.4. What comes right after that?
Negative 9.5.
Negative 9.5. And then what do I have to put over here?
Negative 9.3.
Perfect. Okay?
Would we put negative 10.4 or negative 8?
Yes, you could put negative 10.4 and negative 8 numbers.
Or kind of put it in the middle of some numbers.
They have to be at the same equal distance on your number line. Otherwise, I'm fine with that. Open or close circle?
Wait, so that could 8, 9, 10.
Just a second. Open or close circle?
Open.
Open. And then where are the numbers bigger?
To the right.
Because they're closer to 0. Yes, you can put negative. Yes, that works. Yep. But they have to be negative numbers, right? Okay. Questions on those? Perfect. I have one more example for you, I think. All right, so example 3, it says a circuit overloads at 1,800 watts of electricity. You plug a microwave oven that uses 1,100 watts of electricity into a circuit. We have 2 parts. We need to write and solve an inequality that represents how many watts you can add to the circuit without overloading it. And then you need to determine, in addition to the microwave, which of the following appliances can you plug into the circuit at the same time without overloading the circuit. Okay? So first of all, what does our microwave that's already plugged in, how many watts does it take?
1,008.
1,000.
790.
1,000.
The microwave plugged in is 1,100 watts of electricity.
Oh, I thought you said how much it take.
Okay? So it's 1,100 watts for your microwave to be plugged in. Can we add more to that? Can we plug more into that outlet?
Yes.
Yes. So if we're saying add more, what operation is that going to be? Addition, right? Do we know exactly how much more we're going to add to it?
No.
So that's going to be our variable x, let's say w because it's for watts, right? Now, what is this 1,800?
The max.
That's the max. Could I use 1,800 watts?
Probably
Yes.
not the best idea, but you can.
Could I use it?
No, it's less.
It will overload at 1,800. So if I plug that in and it gets to 1,800, my circuit's down.
That's not very good.
So can it equal 1,800?
No.
No. Okay? But can it be greater than that?
No.
No. So it has to be
Less
less than 1,800. It's kind of like that max capacity question you guys had, except for you can't equal it.
So
Okay. So what would I do to solve this inequality?
Subtract 1,100.
Okay? So if I subtract that, whoops, W would be less than what? 700. Okay, so this and this are my answers to part A. Okay, part B then says, in addition to the microwave oven, which following appliances can you plug into the circuit at the same time without overloading the circuit? So I have W has to be less than 700. So can I plug my clock radio in?
Yes.
Yes, because 50 is less than 700. Can I plug in my blender?
Yes.
Yes, because 300 is less than 700. Can I plug in my hot plate?
No.
No, because 1,200 would overload the circuit. It's not less than 700. How about my toaster?
No.
No, because 800 is not less than 700. Therefore, my answers to B would be clock radio and blender. Questions on A or B or any of the solving?